show that a bar is equal to I cap minus j cap upon root 2 is a unit vector. The given vector a bar can be simplified as a bar is equal to 1 upon root 2 I cap minus 1 upon root 2 j cap plus 0 k cap. I have written here 0 k cap for your understanding purpose. Now we have to show that mod of a bar is equal to 1, and here we know the formula of mod of a bar, that is nothing but under root ax square plus ay square plus az square. Here ax is 1 upon root 2, ay is minus 1 upon root 2 and az is equal to 0. So we may write here 1 upon root 2 square plus minus 1 upon root 2 square plus 0 square. So here we get 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 0. So this is nothing but root 1, and which is equal to 1. Hence mod of a bar is equal to 1. The second problem we are going to see is for v1 bar is equal to 2i cap minus 3j cap and v2 bar is equal to minus 6i cap plus 5j cap. We have to determine the magnitude and direction of v1 bar and v2 bar. Here v1 bar can be written as v1 x I cap plus v1 y j cap, and it is given that this value is 2i cap minus 3j cap. Similarly, v2 bar is equal to v2 x I cap plus v2 y j cap, and it is given as minus 6i cap plus 5j cap, and the value of v1 bar plus v2 bar is equal to v bar, which is equal to vx I cap plus vy j cap. It can be seen that vx is equal to v1x plus v2x and vy is equal to v1y plus v2y. So this becomes 2 minus 6, that is nothing but minus 4, and vy becomes minus 3 plus 5, that is equal to 2. This 2, 6 minus 3, 5, this can be taken from these above equations. So we may find v bar is equal to vx I cap, that means minus 4 I cap plus vy j cap, that means 2 j cap. Now the magnitude of v bar, that is nothing but mod of v bar, is equal to under root of vx square plus vy square, which is equal to minus 4 square plus 2 square, that is equal to root 20, which is equal to 5 into 4, and it can also be written as 2 into root 5 unit. Now the next one, we are going to find out the direction of this v1 bar plus v2 bar, and this direction can be given in terms of angle theta. This angle theta is made with x-axis. So if this is v bar, then this theta is the angle between this x-axis and v bar vector. So theta is equal to tan inverse of vy by vx. Let us submit this value of vy and vx. We get tan inverse of vy, that means 2, and vx, that means minus 4, which is equal to tan inverse of minus 1 upon 2. The next problem we are going to solve is show that vectors a bar, which is equal to 2i cap plus 5j cap minus 6k cap, and b bar, that is I cap plus 5 by 2j cap minus 3k cap, are parallel to each other. So these are the two given values of the vectors, and we know that for parallel vectors a bar cross b bar is equal to 0. That means in this problem we have to show that cross product of one vector a bar and second vector b bar, which is equal to 0. Now here let us write this a bar cross b bar in terms of determinant. We get I cap, j cap, k cap, and write down the values of ax, ay and az here in this second row. 2, 5, minus 6, and third row is bx, by, and bz. That is 1, 5 by 2, and minus 3. Now let us solve this determinant. First, I cap into bracket this cross product. 5 into minus 3, that is minus 15, minus of here 5 by 2 into minus 6, that becomes minus 15. Now this minus 15 and this minus sign, minus becomes plus, so we get plus 15. Now middle term minus j cap, then here 2 into minus 3, 2 into minus 3, that is minus 6 into 1, that is minus 6. Now here minus becomes plus, and we get plus 6. Now the last term k cap. Now here 2 into 5 by 2, that means 5, minus 5 into 1, that is minus 5. So if we see this term, then here it is 0, this is 0, this is also equal to 0, so whole addition becomes 0. So a bar cross b bar is 0, hence a bar is parallel to b bar.